Ketchup, now a ubiquitous condiment, has a history spanning centuries, continents, and culinary traditions. Its evolution from a fermented fish sauce in Asia to the sweet tomato-based version we know today is a fascinating journey through cultural exchange, innovation, and industrialization. The story of ketchup begins in China around the 3rd century BCE with a fermented fish sauce called Ketchup or Ketchup. This sauce was made from pickled fish brine and had a dark, thin consistency similar to soy sauce. It was valued for its umami flavor and long shelf life, making it ideal for trade. Chinese traders introduced ketchup to Southeast Asia, where it gained popularity and began evolving with local ingredients. In the early 18th century, British and Dutch sailors encountered ketchup during their travels in Southeast Asia and brought it back to Europe. Unable to replicate the original ingredients, British cooks experimented with local substitutes such as mushrooms, walnuts, oysters, and anchovies. These adaptations became known as mushroom ketchup or walnut ketchup and were popular in English households by the mid-1700s. The first recorded use of the term ketchup appeared in Britain in 1711. Though earlier references to cat soup date back to 1690. Tomatoes entered ketchup recipes in the early 19th century. Initially viewed with suspicion due to their association with poisonous plants, known as nightshades, tomatoes were gradually embraced in American cuisine. James Mees, a Philadelphia horticulturist, published the first known tomato ketchup recipe in 1812. His version included brandy but lacked sugar and vinegar. Early tomato ketchups were often homemade by farmers as a way to preserve surplus tomatoes. During this period, ketchup was also marketed as a medicinal remedy. Dr. John Cook Bennett claimed tomatoes could cure indigestion and other ailments, leading to the brief popularity of tomato pills in the 1830s. However, these medicinal claims were eventually debunked. The commercialization of ketchup began in earnest in the mid-19th century. Jonas Yerkes, in 1837, became one of the first entrepreneurs to bottle and distribute ketchup nationally in the United States. His efforts marked ketchup's transition from a cottage industry to a mass-produced product. The modern era of ketchup began with Henry J. Heinz's innovations. In 1869, Heinz started his company selling horseradish but turned to ketchup after his initial business failed. In 1876, he introduced Heinz tomato ketchup, which revolutionized the industry by using ripe tomatoes high in pectin, a natural preservative, and increasing sugar and vinegar content for better flavor and shelf life. Heinz also eliminated artificial preservatives like sodium benzoate after its safety was questioned by Harvey Wiley, an advocate for food safety who helped pass the Pure Food and Drug Act of 1906. This act banned harmful preservatives and pushed manufacturers like Heinz to innovate further by relying on natural preservation methods. By the early 20th century, Heinz's ketchup had become a household staple in America and beyond. Its thick consistency and sweet and sour flavor profile set it apart from earlier versions that were thinner and less flavorful due to unripe tomatoes. Heinz's marketing strategies, such as emphasizing purity and quality, helped solidify its dominance. In Australia and other regions, variations like tomato sauce emerged alongside American-style ketchup. While both are similar, Australian tomato sauce tends to be less sweet and tangier than its American counterpart. Ketchup remains one of the most popular condiments globally. In the United States alone, consumers spend approximately $800 million annually on ketchup. It is a staple at barbecues, fast food restaurants, and family dinners. Despite competition from other condiments like mayonnaise or sriracha, ketchup continues to be celebrated for its versatility. Several milestones shaped modern ketchup: the shift from fish-based sauces to tomato-based recipes, the addition of sugar and vinegar for flavor balance, the elimination of artificial preservatives through natural methods like using ripe tomatoes high in pectin. These changes not only improved taste, but also extended shelf life, making ketchup suitable for mass production and distribution. Ketchup's journey reflects broader trends in globalization and industrialization. Its Asian origins highlight early trade networks, Its adaptation in Europe showcases culinary creativity. Its commercialization underscores America's role in food innovation. From humble beginnings as a fermented fish sauce to an iconic condiment enjoyed worldwide, ketchup's history is a testament to cultural exchange and human ingenuity. If you enjoyed our historic journey of ketchup, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Griot Chronicles. And yes, I would appreciate it if you could buy me coffee. The link is in the description.